welcome back to my channel. It's your girl D Janelle, and as always, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, okay? So today's video is the 5 Uber rules for Uber drivers. Just to piggyback off of last week's video, which was for the Uber passengers. So I hope y'all learned something last week, okay? Well, Uber drivers, this one is for y'all, okay? So also, speaking of last week's video, I got a little flack. People was kind of coming for me, and I ain't even sent for them. Talking about why can't people eat and drink in your car. Okay, first of all, in my personal experience, people don't just like eat little stuff. Like, they like eat like whole meals, like boiled eggs, and then just have my car just smelling the whole time or something like that. Like, if you got like a little, Egg McMuffin or something like that and drink your coffee, that's perfectly fine. But just don't come in there with a whole plate of food. That's all I ask. That's it. And also, a lot of people's like, well, why you can't talk on the phone? Also, in my experience, all I know is people don't like talking on the phone with headphones, and they like to be on FaceTime. So I'm hearing the whole conversation, and the conversation is never PG-13 at all. And the rule that I forgot from last week is do not ask for my aux cord. That's gonna be a hell no. Just don't do it. But anyways, moving right along, let's get into this week's topics, which is the 5 rules for the Uber drivers. So the number one rule is to greet your passenger by name, just because a lot of times that people don't look at license plate and they just hop into your car. They just pull on it and it happens to be unlocked, and they will get in. So you just want to make sure that their name is matching who is actually the rider supposed to be, because some people are a little slow. So greet them. You should be speaking as well, but just make sure you confirm their name before you go any further and come to find out you had the wrong person. Number 2, the number 2 rule would be is to read your passenger. Meaning, if someone gets in your car with their headphones in, don't try to make conversation with them. Just let them be. Like, they obviously don't want to be bothered. So don't just keep talking and you see they trying to tune you out. Like, you can read body language. Like, read your passenger. You know when they don't want to get bothered. I know for me as an Uber driver, one of my known reviews is I have great conversation as an Uber driver. So when passengers get into my car, a lot of them expect me to talk. Like, they just be ready. Like, I heard you have great conversation. So they be ready for a conversation, be putting me on the spot. But I kind of read people. And, like, I'll make a comment about the weather or something. And if they, dig deeper into the conversation, then so be it. But if they don't, I'm going to leave them alone. Let them be, taking where they need to be. And that's just basically it. And that brings me to rule number 3. So rule number 3 is do not argue with your passenger about the directions to get to their house or their job or anywhere that they going. If you're an Uber driver, you know that the Uber app, that the maps on the app can be faulty. Like, sometimes it will tell you to turn around, do a U-turn. It will tell you to get on the expressway, get off the expressway, then get back on. It'll tell you go down a one-way street. So basically, I think people pretty much know how to get to their house. I mean, the app may say one thing, but don't go back and forth with nobody about how to get to their house. Like, it's not worth it. But yeah, just follow their directions, because the app is not always right. That's it. That's all. Anywho, number 4. The number 4 rule would be the music selection. So with me, the music selection, I use Pandora. So when I'm driving Uber, my radio will usually be on my Pandora station. I don't know the actual name of the station, but it's a really good station. And it's kind of like top 40s, if you will. So I play everything from Ed Sheeran, Selena Gomez, Ariana Grande, Nicki Minaj, Drake, Cardi B, Lizzo. Like, it just plays everything, and I feel like it's a very diverse music selection on that station, and that's what made me get it. So I know a lot of times is people kind of be biased and they will switch out they stations. Like, you'll get in the car and they'll be playing some Cardi B, and that person be looking like they don't even know who Cardi B is, but they just took one look at you and was like, let me turn on some hip hop. But yeah, so I really like that station because I don't have to keep, flipping back and forth. And it just caters to everybody, I feel. Now, I have on my Pandora app the settings when I'm driving Uber non-explicit, so it won't say curse words. Just because I kind of feel like, even if the person is young, everybody don't want to hear, all of that. And especially like older people. So I know even though my settings is like non-explicit, they still say little words like ass and all of that. And sometimes older people don't want to hear all that. So I do be a little biased. Sometimes when older people, get in, basically, I'll probably turn on like a Dusty station or something like that. Just, to be a more mellow mood and not all, the hype or whatever like that. So yeah, so just kind of be careful with your music selection, because just because, you like something don't mean everybody like it. But, it is your car, but, try to have something for everybody. Now, sometimes I have my days where we finna do this Beyonce mood and you gonna like it. And it's like, I feel like Beyonce is safe. Like, who don't like Beyonce? Okay? And if you don't like Beyonce, then too bad, because it's Beyonce in this bitch. Okay? But so, and it's rare that I have those days where I'm just like, I'm Beyonce it out. But just be careful with your music selection. That's all I would say. And my last rule, number 5. We are to number 5, y'all. Started from the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now we here. Ooh, started from the bottom. Now. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, number 5 will be careful. Please be careful. You are driving somebody else. You're driving somebody else around. It's not just you in a car. You have to drive for not only yourself, but for that passenger as well. So be careful when you have someone in the car. Meaning, if you usually go 70, don't do that while somebody else is in the car. Oops, excuse me. Oh, I dropped my towel. But don't do that when somebody else is in the car. So I know, like, I usually go above the speed limit when I'm not doing Uber. But when I have other people in a car, I have to think for them too and drive for them. So I go the speed limit. I follow all of the, rules and regulations of the road, as we always should. But I really make sure I follow them, when I'm driving for Uber. Also, a part of being careful and following the rules, please do not talk and text while you're driving. Okay? No, I need your eyes to be on the road. Y'all to be here with each other. 1-on-1. Okay? I don't know. This ain't working. My allergies flaring up. I don't have corona, but it's killing me. We're gonna get through it though. But yeah, so just be careful, be mindful. You do have other people in the car, with you or whatever. So just be mindful and just follow the rules of the road and don't hurt nobody. That's all we ask. Just get us from point A to point B safe and sound. Please and thank you. So yeah, those are all of my rules. So, you know, the next time y'all taking the Uber, the next time, you know, you about to load up your Uber app or whatever, what's up bump coming in? I can't. And my allergies are bad, y'all. Sorry, but the next time, you know, y'all think of these videos, okay? Be like, you know, I'm going to remember what she said. Because I want y'all to have 5 stars on your apps, you know? So I want y'all to be, who don't want to be a 5-star B? You know? I want you to be a 5-star B. So, yeah, just follow my rules. Just think of these videos whenever you get in the Uber. Or even if you're an Uber driver, before you turn on your app, think of these rules and it will help you. You know, it will take you far. It really will. So that is all I have for y'all. And as always, I'm your girl, Dejanelle, and I'm always keeping it real with y'all. So make sure y'all subscribe and thumbs up my videos. And until next time, bye.